Sprite. Going on, guys? What is going on, man? We are back in the mix for another wonderful Thursday show. Dude, what is going on, man? What is going on there? We got Brett with Hexbeat over here. What's going on?
Well, I'm on a work trip.
On another work trip. The man works
tirelessly. We did a 2-day event last weekend, and I was gone Friday and Saturday at that, and I came home Saturday night. Sunday morning, I unpacked the car. Well, I didn't even hang the airplanes back up. I just put them on top of my cars on blankets, and I packed a bag and went to the airport. So,
man, just went straight in, dude.
It was a busy weekend, so.
Straight in, dude. Well, I got to say, happy Thursday to you guys. It has been a very good week, you know. Anytime we're on this side of the grass, dude, we're doing pretty good is what I always say. So, we are doing really good. Happy freaking Thursday. We made it to another show. And, dude, I got to say, I actually flew the new FlyFans K8. Guys, if you don't have this airplane, it is a phenomenal flyer. But I also saw that, did you see Freewing came out with a K8 as well?
I did not.
Yeah, very strange.
I didn't see that.
Yeah, they came out with one. I saw it on their website, and I'm like, I don't know, man. This looks very close. So let me show you guys this. And I was like, wait, what?
Is it an 80 millimeter?
It's an 80 millimeter, and that's what I'm wondering. I'm like, huh. So I'm going to show you guys a video real quick, and you guys tell me what you think. So Banana Hobbies is way better. We'll just go ahead and put that out there. It's much better, and you get better service with these guys. But, you know, Motion RC is good too. But we're just happy to have them both here. But I'm going to share the screen real quick so you guys can see this. And here we go. Take a look right here. All right. The video of theirs.
You know, it's funny. I saw an ad for a K8 today. I just scrolled right past it because I just assumed it was X-Fly.
Yeah. This is their 70 80 millimeter. So I was surprised when I saw it. I swear it looks identical to, you know, but there might be some differences. I'm not sure. The gear appear to be the same. The lights appear to be the same.
Got drop tanks on it, I guess.
Yeah, the drop. Well, the other one comes with drop tanks. One was gray and the other one's white.
Okay.
On the Banana Hobby one. So very, very interested into seeing how this one's different. Now this one does have that little thing down at the bottom. I know the FlyFans does not have that little pod on the bottom, so I'm not sure is that what makes it different or not. So, but I noticed that.
Is it about the same size, or?
I think so. But I noticed that little pod right there doesn't exist on the FlyFans.
I don't really care for it.
I don't either. You see? Oh, okay. It's just an attachment. Okay, let's take a look.
The gear don't look as nice as the FlyFans.
They don't, do they? Okay. I mean, it just has freewing servos in there, but everything looks identical to the FlyFans. And the retracts are not nearly as smooth as the other ones, going in and going out. The FlyFans are so much more smoother. These are quick. Look at them. When they take them in and out. Did I miss it? I think I did. I did miss it. Right here. See how quick they come out? The FlyFans are way smoother.
Huh. I mean, it looks nice.
It does.
I haven't seen the FlyFans in person or anything yet, so I really couldn't compare it. But
dude, I flew it, man. It flies amazing with the AS3X gyro. Oh God, it's good. That thing flies even better with those pods on there too, which is surprising.
Huh.
And the FlyFans has a 2000 kV in runner, so I'm wondering what this one has for it as a power system.
Look at the specs on it.
Yeah, I'm going to pull that up real quick. All right. So that was a video of that one, but that's supposed to be kind of new there. So we're going to stop sharing the screen. We're going to pull up the specs on it and see.
Website?
No, it's just on freewing.com.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder if
That's what I thought.
Motion. I don't know if Motion will even carry that then.
I mean, I don't see why they would if Banana has it, right? Like, why? Doesn't make sense.
It might just be being offered in
Yeah.
China overseas, I guess.
And that's what I'm thinking. It's like a offering overseas. I think you're right, to be honest with you.
If it was coming to Motion, they would have been promoting it. I mean,
oh, for sure.
Especially if it was released, video wise already. So.
And I'm looking up the specs for it real quick just to see. Okay.
They probably didn't think it would sell well enough in the States. So they probably didn't bother to bring it.
And boy, were they wrong. Those things have been flying off the shelves like hotcakes. But I'm trying to find the specs on it. It's not a lot of specs. I'm just seeing the one from Banana Hobby.
Huh.
Man, that's cool. All right. Well, we're going to slide back over here. So I'm going to jump into the comments real quick and see. Let's see here. What's going on, guys? Oh, yeah, we need to do a quick roll call, by the way. Let's see. Mountain RC says does have the quick wing connects. So I guess that's a point. That's a good thing. All right, we're going to do a quick roll call. We got P51 fan, Mountain RC, Winston Brown. What's going on there? We've got GW Roland, Louis Motorsports, RC Flying veteran Craig Bevan, Tim Burks. What is going on? Good to have you in here, buddy. Aero Builder Drew, Daniel Steskow. I think I said that right. Maybe not. Bill Wagner. What's up, Bill? Travis Clay, 176J Custer. Dude, there's some new names in here. Okay. Keep rolling. And for the guys that are in the back of the room that don't want to key up or comment, I can see you in here. That's perfectly fine. If I missed anybody, sorry I missed you. But Wiggle Fingers, I see you in here. He says, hey, it's been a long time. Good to have you back, man. So let's see here. Louis Motorsport says, if it weren't for the size, I'd carry that K8 with me everywhere. It's such a dang good flyer. It really is a good flyer, too. And by the way, we got RC Pilot Will in the mix. What's going on there, RC Pilot Will?
What's going on, Brett? Man, just getting in from work. Had a long night tonight. So.
Dude, yeah. For you guys, we're on the East Coast, so it's we start the show close. We try to start at like 8:30, but it's 8:48 right now, Eastern Standard Time, and so wherever you are in the part of the world, that's what time it is here. So, yep, we got FS Shane in the house, so that's always good to have you in here as well. But dude, I was just talking about the good things about the K8. Dude, that thing is easily turned into like my go-to flyer.
Yeah, it's my new everyday flyer, man.
Yeah.
Like, it kind of kicked the Bayhawk out of the park. So,
dude, I know, and it handles better than the Bayhawk. I think that we could put that 8S 80mm system in there and have a complete rocket ship.
yeah.
But what do you think, man? You think Heck Speed over here needs one of those?
Yeah, definitely. It'll be 12S by the time it's over with.
That's what I was thinking.
I don't know. I probably would have a long time ago, but I've kind of grown out of that phase over.
He's like, it's good the way it is.
Well, okay. It'll definitely go over 160 miles per hour by the time he gets done.
Oh, for sure. For sure. Absolutely. I definitely believe that in his hands, it would definitely be made masterful, dude.
It'll be
something cool out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Do that all day long.
So let's see here, guys. Let's move on to the next time. So we talk about the K8. The thing flies good. It's a very robust, excellent flyer. Gets the job done, and it flies really, really well.
And it carries heavy packs really well, too.
I know. Dude, we flew with a 7200. I flew with a 7200 SMC. Didn't care about the weight, not one bit. Not one bit. It flew great, actually.
Yep.
So we got good video footage of that, and I'll be kicking that out pretty soon. Yeah, man. So that is a complete winner at bananahobby.com. The FlyFans K8, and it's priced crazy, $399. What more do you want, dude? What more do you want, dude? So anyway, Will, do you think that'd be a cool airplane? You think Brett would like that, man? You think he needs one of those in his life? What do you think?
I think he needs one.
I probably do.
Needs one.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, everybody needs one of those.
He'll get on the next show after he fly it, and he'll be talking about it nonstop.
Oh yeah, for sure, absolutely.
He'll be spilling the beans on his plans for it and everything.
Absolutely, dude. Absolutely. By the way, I've got an airplane that I got coming to me that we're going to have a nice review of coming. And it's something a little bit different, man. It's something a lot of people haven't seen. And I think some people are going to like it. And it's an amphibious. It's a it's the airplane can do it all, man. It's going to be pretty cool. So I'm trying to segue into this to tell you guys what this is, and it is kind of cool. So I've never really had one of these before. Let's see here. Can't multitask today for some reason. All right, here we go. So what I'm talking about is the Flex Innovation Aviator 40E. I don't know if you guys have seen this or not, but I got one coming. Flex Innovation is going to send me one so we can test this bad boy out. Take a look at it. This is what it looks like. Now, this little buddy is a little bit different, man, because you can see it has lights inside of it. So, yeah, so not only is it going to be a night flyer, you can fly it off the lake.
At night.
At night. And look at it, dude. It's a nice, powerful airplane. It looks good. It's got very good looks. Look, man, this could be the timber killer, dude. This could be the difference between, you know, a really nice flying airplane and a timber. Now, Brett, I've got to ask you, what's the deal with this flat airfoil, man? Let's talk about it, dude. What do you think its flight characteristics are going to be like?
So it's probably got a flat wing, so it's better aerobatics.
Yep.
Dihedral, especially with a high wing, it'll make it a great trainer, but not so great for doing rolls and stuff like that. That's kind of why the timbers don't really have dihedral either. So for the
that
same
makes
reason.
sense. This thing is completely overpowered. You can sit there and hover. It's made to do everything. It's going to come with a pair of floats. It's going to have Tundra tires if you want to make it a STOL plane. It's got the flaps and everything where you can do that kind of thing with it. It's got lights for night flying.
I like how it has more of that classic look to it. You know.
Me too, dude. I love this. I guess we could say what 30s, 40s look, monocoop look.
Yeah, like a classic 30s or 40s look. Yeah. Yeah,
I love that, man. But the fact that it comes with lights like this, and it's a Flex Innovation airplane, so you know it can do some 3D. It's it's going to be overpowered. That's kind of their staple. Lightweight but strong but powerful. Comes with the Aura 8 Plus in there too, the 6-axis gyro. So out of the box, it's going to be very, very nice, very, very stable. I mean, clearly, look at this right here. I think I spoke to this guy today.
What's but the that is
see. I need to learn that posture right there.
Like there?
That's the posture I need to learn.
That is the standard posture right there. What do we call that? What do we call that? That's the
relaxed flyer guy.
That's it. That's it, dude. That's the I'm in your face 3D flyer guy right there. But
although usually they're holding a transmitter pointed down, which I never really understood that. But
I didn't understand it either because I'm like, what's that signal doing though? You know what I mean? I've seen that too.
Transmitter down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's almost like you're using the restroom. You're just kind of like.
Yeah. That's why it's probably comfortable. It's a natural thing for us guys. Look at this, dude. This thing looks great. The yellow looks good. The red looks good. I mean, it looks like really, really nice. Gear look pretty decent. So, I can't say anything about it.
Oh man, look at how high that thing sits on the floats.
On. And it's got it's got flaps, dude. I'm like, so, these little small airplanes like this, you can't really sleep on them because those things can do so much, and they're small enough you can throw them in the back of your vehicle.
Flex Innovation makes some good stuff.
They make really good stuff for sure. I've been very, very impressed with some of the things that I've had. I've had their 60 size RV4. Dude, the thing is amazing. It's absolutely amazing. So, really nice airplanes coming into the market, guys. So if you've never heard of the Aviator 40, it could very well be a Tundra killer. So that is a good one to talk about. So stay tuned for that one. That one could be coming very, very soon. So stay tuned for that one. Now, the next topic that we're going to talk about, let's talk about the Freewing F-22 V2. The 90 millimeter, man. That thing is very, very good. Now, I said it was good, but I'm also going to bash it at the same time. Dude, the only thing I got to say is like, I'm not a fan of the F-22s. It almost feels un-American to say. I love it. But dude, that airplane flies exceptionally well. Will, what was your take on it? We got video footage of it. We took it. We flew it. Slime lights look amazing. Low light looks amazing. But Will, what say you, sir?
It's a smooth flyer. The new power system definitely a plus to it. Flies really smooth, set up by the book. Gives you, plenty of throw. Just really good all the way around, honestly. Only thing I probably will say about it is that, when you first get it, the quick connects, they feel like they're a little tight for the wings. So you got to kind of work them a little bit on the first go round. You put it together, kind of work that button in and out to where it can, get a little free or whatnot. But other than that, really good flying model. Me and Bobby went out and we took it up for a flight. We actually got a low light flight of it, and so you can see the sound lights. Lights pretty good. So, which I actually sent you a link to that, Bobby, if you wanted to, pull some of it a little bit. But
let's see here. Where'd you send it?
I sent it to your email.
Okay.
But I got that video. It's gonna be dropping soon. But other than that, Bobby can leak a little bit if he wants.
The man wants me to leak a little bit.
A little light flight. So other than that, like I said, that new power system versus the V1, from what I can tell, that new power system does give it a lot more push. I'm a lot more confident with it, trying to do alphas and stuff, which the V1 did alphas really nice too. But
see, I thought it had the same power system. Was I wrong?
No,
I thought it had the same power system as the other one.
It's got that new power system that the F-16 has.
Oh, okay. I had no idea.
Yeah.
By the way, guys, while we're in here, we've got Tim, aka Turn One, in the house. What's going on, man?
Not much. How y'all doing? Sorry, I'm late.
Hey, dude, this isn't your job. You're not getting paid to be here. You're here by choice, so therefore you can be late. It's the best mixture of everything, dude. It's like showing up for work but not really working. That's what you want.
When you're the boss, you still get to show up late.
That's true. Wow. That's true. And he does understand. But yeah, dude, so good to have you here. We're just talking about that new F-22 Raptor V2. Gotta say, man, we could see the slime lights on that thing from a distance. And I have the video queued up, Will, if you want me to show some of it.
Yeah, you can show some of it.
I can do that. Guys, here we go. We're going to share the screen and let you guys see kind of what RC Paulo Will is talking about over here. Let's take a look.
F-22 version 2. This is the 90 mil 6S.
Make sure not caption though.
Guys, this thing is nice. I really like it. It's smooth. It's a nice build.
You can see the slime lights right there. It looks really good.
Everything's basically still like the version.
Less talking, more fly. How about that?
Right.
All right, Will.
It is set up by the book. So,
all right.
Without further ado,
you're gonna see it take
this
off
is
real
the
quick.
6S, guys. This is not the 8S. This is the 6S. So,
yes,
for you guys that are getting the 8S, you can expect more out of it.
And by the way, look at the grass. So you can see how the grass is pretty high at our field, right? It needs that first cut. Yeah. And just watch how this thing rotates. Okay.
3, 2, 1.
You can see it, dude. It has no problem on grass, guys. And it just rotates right on up.
I actually kept it down a little longer because I didn't want it to just pop up.
Now, you can see the slime lights right there, right? We did run into a little thing. One of the lights on the red light on the left-hand wing right here, it didn't work. But, no big deal. We'll get that fixed. But we wanted to show you what the slime lights look like right there. So you can definitely see it.
You can definitely spot those suckers out there.
Yeah. And let's be honest, you're buying it because of the slime lights. Like, the
fact that it's got lights, period, because it didn't have lights on V1.
Exactly.
V1 just had stickers.
Reset my time on my
yeah. So I'll show you guys real quick. We're gonna bring it down the line.
Set up on the high rate.
And you can see it really nice. Will was just doing his thing, cruising with this thing. Like I said, late evening flights. Looks really, really good. Strong climb outs,
Ailerons or anything
everything like that.
Flying this just as if those-
Jump to that
And then-
second light. That's even darker
Those
out there.
LEDs sound really.
Oh yeah. So we'll skip around. We'll let you see how good and smooth it comes in. Nice.
Here we go.
Little carrier landing action right there. Sort of skip over here. Let's go to a little darker times so you can really see the light. So here you go. Those lights really do stand out really well.
Yeah.
And there you go. Look at it. It really does help you
Now we
with
understand why the
orientation.
full scale have them, right? They work. They actually work.
Yeah, they just
Yeah.
pop.
They look good.
I mean, that's nice. That's nice. Good
Yeah.
shot, money shot. Don't want to show you guys too much. You know what I mean? Don't want to show you guys too much. But can't give you too much of the product. But a really nice flyer. And so, Brett, what do you think about that airplane, man? Your thoughts? I know you're not an F-22 guy, but you know, what are your thoughts on there? You're like,
I mean,
man.
the lights do look great. I mean,
Yeah.
I'm an F-22 guy, so, but they do fly nice. I mean, you can't deny that they are a nice flying model, and you know, I give props to any company that's coming out with anything new, even if it's just a redo of an old model.
Right.
It's better than, you know, stuff just disappearing. So it's good to see. It's good to see him make some upgrades to it, and you know, unfortunately though, it's kind of like the last. I would say like 2010-ish to like 2015. There was a lot of really new products coming out in that time frame, and a lot of things were really exciting back then. And it seems like ever since, like the last 10 years, have just been like the same things, just over
I agree.
And just copy and paste.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like we haven't really seen like anything like really, really cool. Like we have like the B1 that when that came out, that was like wow, that's pretty sick. Like I can't believe they actually did it. And the B2 was kind of the same way, even though there was a lot of things wrong with that model. It's not very scale, but it's not bad. So there have been a couple, right? But I mean, back in 15 years ago, there was all the models coming out were like that. It was like everything that came out was like, whoa, that's so sick. Like I've never seen that before. And now it's just kind of like, well, we've kind of been there, and now it's just kind of like they're upgrading, right? They're making it better, but you know.
I agree. I agree with you. I kind of feel like that about the A10 too. You know what I mean? When it first came out, it was amazing. It was like that's phenomenal.
Well, I think it was huge. It had lights on it. It was massive for its time, and it's still a great model. And the newest version is even better. You know, but it's kind of like, man, everyone's just done the same things and all like 500 different sizes. And
are we just too
stuff, you know, or maybe we're just jaded, or maybe
I was gonna say, like, are we too used to having really cool like jets like that? Because now, you know, they're coming out with 5th and 6th generation airplanes, so now that's going to be the next evolution of EDFs and stuff. So,
and I'd love to see a good YF-23. I think that'd be amazing. And that's that's
nice.
That's only been done once as an ARF, and it didn't do very well because the company making it didn't do a very good job. So it wasn't the airplane.
I think if a good company picks up like the SU, what is it, SU 47?
57.
57? Is it the 57?
Yeah,
no.
You know that's coming.
No, the one with the forward swept wings.
Oh yeah, that's a 47. Yeah,
47.
Okay.
Yeah, forward swept wings are kind of. They're hard to do with a model, and there's a reason for that. Forward swept wings require a ton of strength because being forward swept, they want to twist up all the time, and so they have to be very, very strong for them to fly nice. They do have lots of really good qualities being forward swept as far as flying qualities go, but they have to be really strong, and foamies don't quite. I mean, Banana Hobbies had one a while back, right? But it was like as a low-powered, like super lightweight kind of, you know, like it flew, but you know, it would be to see stuff like that done better, you know, let's say. But then you look at stuff like Banana Hobbies had that F-18 Super Hornet forever ago. Yeah, it had like the folding wings on it, and it was a twin 70, had lights, gear doors. And it for its time, it was pretty cool. It was underpowered, and the electronics were kind of garbage and stuff like that. But it was a long time ago. But to see a model done like that nowadays would be really cool. Like, and with today's quality and today's power systems, to see like a nice size like twin 80 F8. I mean, it would probably be $1,000, but to see a nice size F-18 with like folding wings and lights and scale landing gear, that would be like super sick.
Yeah. Oh
it
yeah.
Shows, I don't know how many companies are really going to want to invest money into a model like that. I think we sort of hit like a plateau almost of just like. And like it was pretty cool too. I mean, that's a neat model. It's got a drag chute on it and stuff like that. I feel like they kind of sold on the power system, but
I would love to see a tornado too, by the way. Well, I would love to see a tornado. There's a lot of British jets that we haven't really tapped into that are really phenomenal. Tim, what are your thoughts, man? What do you think?
Oh, I agree. I mean, there's I'm a warbird guy at heart.
Yeah.
So, I'd love to see some new stuff come out.
I don't even know what a tornado is. Pull up a picture.
Oh, you never seen it? Oh, let me wreck your brain, buddy. Yeah, dude, you've never seen one? Okay.
Never was a huge tornado guy, but they're all right. They're kind of
man. Cool. They were very well used in was it the first Gulf War, I believe?
Yeah, Desert Storm. Yeah, they used.
Yeah, Desert Storm, man. Those things were.
They were used moving and grooving. A Wild Weasel, I think, was kind of their.
Oh, the F4 Wild Weasel. I have a friend of mine that used to fly the Wild Weasel. All right, I'm gonna show you the pictures of them, and we can take a look at them. All right, boom. Here we go, dude. Check it. Look at that. Look at those lines, man.
Dang, that's slick.
Look at the lines, dude. Why haven't we done this? What are we doing?
Yeah, F-111 would be cool too.
That is nice. Yeah,
look at that.
We do need something like that.
And they have swept wings. Will it's kind of like an F-14.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. It's almost like a Foxbat.
But they look like they're not sweeping wings. They're just swept wings.
No, they are. They
sweep back.
They'll sweep out?
Yep.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, they sweep back to get to the fight quick.
Most of those pictures are only about halfway back. So
yeah,
that's like a mostly out position.
And then the fully swept back would be the.
So it's crazy because the wing pylons actually move with the wings, so the pylons stay straight as the wings sweep. So
figure it out. Get that one for us.
And the F-14 didn't do that. So
they didn't carry stores on the wings. That's why. So.
Oh wow, yeah, look at that. They're like everything's still straight.
Isn't that beautiful, dude?
That is nice.
It just has really nice lines. And again, this one, I'm surprised nobody has done this one yet.
It can be done. There's just a couple of difficult things with it. One being a swept wing. Two, the landing gear configuration, much like a lot of other British airplanes, is kind of odd. Kind of like the Jaguar, which I think is actually a really cool jet. But it's got a really odd. The Mirage F1 and the Jaguar have very similar landing gear, and they're both really cool looking airplanes. And they would make great models. But BVM has a Mirage F1, and it's sick. The landing gear. Sick. And I've seen it in person. That's a really cool model. To have it done in foam would be pretty neat. But
and you said the Jaguar.
It's very complicated.
Let's look at it. This is the Jaguar right here.
It's a ground attack airplane, and it's got the landing gear crazy on that thing.
Whoa, look at that. Let's see.
It's a cool looking airplane, though. They use that a lot more as well.
That is nice.
Yeah, and the BVM model is massive. I mean, massive. But they do have issues with failures on it because it is so beefy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look at them, dude. They look super beefy. Look at that.
That's tipping over when you're turning that sucker around on the field.
Jeez.
Yeah, those things are gnarly, and they were made to operate off of like roads or dirt strips, or that's why the landing gear looks so beefy, because they were made to operate kind of wherever.
If you want one, Brent, I know where there's a BVM for sale.
Yeah, I'm sure there is.
He says, "Yeah, sure there is." Dude, that's amazing. See, there's so many cool jets out there.
You know what else? You ever heard of the Mitsubishi F2? It's a Japanese fighter from like the 80s. And it looks kind of like a Jaguar, similar proportions. It's a little bit prettier looking. That's a cool airplane too. Actually, the Mitsubishi F1 is also kind of neat. But
I'm gonna show you a picture of the Mitsubishi.
the
that he's
F2
talking
is
about.
like little tiny wings on it. It's really neat looking. It wouldn't make a very good model. Most guys would be like,
This one right here. Look at that. That little guy.
well, that's
I'm just
the
kidding.
not that one. I mean,
I'm
that's
just
the
kidding.
I was to say what?
That's their version of the
Get off the
F16.
ground.
So look at the Mitsubishi F1 is what I was thinking of.
All right.
I mean, that one's cool too. It's like an F16 with bigger wings and stuff like that. Which
Yeah,
would be neat.
Let's see.
It's not coming up.
Let's see here. There we go. Ba-boom.
There it is. Yeah, it's sort of like the Jaguar. Very
It
similar.
is. That's a good shot right there.
That's a Mirage F1.
And just so you guys know, I'm scared every single time I click on stuff, and I'm like, wait, oh god, please nothing crazy pop up, please. I don't want to get canceled. I don't want to get canceled just yet. Let's see.
Yeah, the Mitsubishi
I don't want
F1
to get canceled just yet.
it's got like little tiny wings on it, but
oh yeah.
The F2 is a licensed built F16 with modifications essentially. So it's got a bigger wing, bigger elevators, but it looks like an F16. But the paint jobs are really cool, actually.
Oh yeah, here it is.
Yeah, it shows you side by side. The wings a little bit bigger.
Where'd that picture go? There it is.
I think it has more internal fuel storage. It's got longer range stuff.
Oh yeah, so you can kind of see right here. You're right. It is larger.
Yeah, the wings are a good bit bigger on the F2.
Jeez, that's
I was actually just talking to Jeremy about, speaking of British airplanes. I was like, it'd be really cool is the British Vulcan jet bomber. It's like a big flying. Oh yeah. Those things are really neat, and I've seen them as models. They fly incredible because it's essentially a kite. I mean, it's a massive flying wing, and it's nothing but wing areas. So
I have seen those.
Yeah, my dad 3D printed a small one with a single 50 millimeter fan in it, and it flies amazing. It's a little tiny thing, but yeah, that's a really neat airplane in real life.
Dude, look at that. That's cool.
Yeah, I've seen a model. I don't know who. I'm sure it was a scratch built model. Somebody had one of those at a jet event. It was actually really neat to watch it fly because it almost looks like it shouldn't fly.
Right. Yeah. It's like a big wing.
Yeah. So powered, it was a smaller, not small, but it wasn't huge. But instead of having 4 turbines or 2 turbines, it had 1 turbine in the very back and like the tail cone. So instead of it being it was like the motor was in the back, just to make it simple. Crazy. But yeah, and that's a super neat. There's so many cool airplanes that would make great models. It's just
it's amazing.
These companies kind of have to step out on a limb and kind of go for it, see what happens, and then some of these companies are too conservative, unfortunately, and they just don't want to.
They got bills to pay. Bills to pay.
So.
Yeah, and to make a mold, if you did a composite, and to make a mold, and then it doesn't sell very well.
Yeah, it's a lot of money to make.
A lot of money to invest, and that's the reason why you don't see those, strange jets that you normally don't see. But
until people stop buying F-16s and F-22s, you might not see too much else.
Just because that's true. That's true.
Because no one, they're selling them, so why stop?
That's what I'm.
The Biggin's a cool one too. My dad scratch built a couple of my brain farting right now. Drakens.
Yeah.
The Swedish Drakens or
Oh no, those are cool.
Yeah. And that's actually a pretty good flying model. Bentley has one that my dad built from forever ago that he's been flying occasionally, and it flies awesome. Man. It's a really cool looking airplane too.
I'm wondering, like, a lot of these, I'm looking at the Vigan right here, and I'm like, it is a pretty neat airplane. I know airplanes with canards fly pretty cool, but I don't know why. They scare a lot of people.
Yeah. Well, they can kind of get away from you.
But that is an interesting looking airplane right there.
Yeah. They actually do make good flying models. Back in the 80s and 90s, there was a number of glow ducted fan powered Vigan models.
I bet that'll make a good turbine.
Yeah, I mean, it's got a lot of wing area. Look how big the wing is. So
it's got wing there, and it's got wing here. It's on the canard. So I've always wondered. I'm like, in this day and age of fighter planes and long range surface to air missiles, air to air missiles, is agility a thing now anymore in airplanes? Because most of the time their standoff range with their missiles are so far away. What are the chances are you actually going to get into a dogfight? You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's getting less and less as the years go by. Yeah, and with the missiles getting so good, it's not the 1960s where we thought it was the missile era, but it really wasn't. And
I know.
Are you talking about Vietnam? Yes.
Yeah, and now it is different now. Now it is kind of the era of the missile. So
it's just kind of interesting.
They still put guns on them though for a reason.
You're right.
Motorsports said reverse thrust finally scale. I think that'd be pretty neat. Like get some of these like these passenger planes that they have out and actually put like a scale reverse thrust on it instead of just spinning the fan backwards.
Yeah, guys have done it. It's been done. I mean, not on large scale or anything like that, but guys have. And now with 3D printing, it's easier to do stuff like that with like the older style reversers, anyways. Like little shells that close around the backside.
Yeah,
I agree. Now,
to have though.
I gotta say,
the Viggen actually had thrust reverse on it because the Viggen was made to land on short roads in case of war. So that's why it has those vents in the back of the exhaust. It actually would bend it forward and it would stop really fast. Like there's footage of that thing doing short landings. Yeah, the F-111 would be super cool too.
That one would be, I think, would be a very good, safe bet right there. I could go for this or the Tornado for sure.
Yeah, I think the 111 would probably sell better.
I think so too.
American tend to sell better.
Yeah, I'm scared. I'm pushing the pictures from that to the right, and I'm like, oh my god, please don't be anything crazy. Yeah, dude.
It's also prettier. I mean, it's a nice looking airplane.
It is. What the heck is that?
That's a Canberra. Yeah. That's a great flying airplane as a model. I've flown a couple of different versions of them. It's a British airplane.
Jeez.
It was actually licensed built in America during Vietnam, called the B-57, but it was a British design.
Now, how cool is this? You see three like different changes of the wing. So, Will, there you go, right there, buddy.
Nice.
Completely out, flies like a trainer. Very good. Swept back. It's a little bit of agility. You got some good speed going on, and then all the way back, you're ready for the fight. You're getting to the fight or getting away from the fight.
And those things were actually really fast. That's a Mach 2 plus airplane.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like 2.4 or something like that. It was fast.
And it has really nice lines, too.
Yeah, it's a good-looking airplane. It's big. That's a really big airplane.
It looks nice and slick.
Yeah, look at these guys right here, man. What is that? What's going on over here? Look how big that thing is. Yeah.
Yeah, look how big that airplane is. That's a monster of a jet.
Jeez, the boys out there wearing Daisy Dukes. In the world.
What is it like?
In the world going on over here.
Yeah, the Australians flew for quite a while, but you can see it. They actually don't have ejection seats. It has a ejection capsule, so the whole cockpit breaks away with three huge parachutes.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
so that just makes it a bigger hit target, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to shoot the person that ejects from the plane.
Very. At least you're together. At least y'all go down together, dude. That's what I
had an internal bomb bay and same motors as the original Tomcat as well. So, in fact, the F-111 was developed as a Navy fighter first.
Really?
But it was kind of garbage for the Navy, so the Air Force said they'd take it. That's basically what happened. But yeah, there's a lot of footage of it flying off aircraft carriers. And essentially that's where the F-14 came from, because it was supposed to be the F-111 first, and then it didn't really work out. So then Grumman proposed the F-14, and then that's what came out. That's what the Navy preferred. So,
all right, boys. Now we're going to shift over. We're going to talk about the ugliest fighter jets. You ready? Here we go. Boom. Look at this little guy. That's a face only a mother could love, right?
It is. Yeah, X-32.
Look at that. There's a lot of money.
Why does it look like a frog?
Yeah. I know a guy who actually scratch built one for a 120 millimeter fan. It flies pretty good. He worked for Boeing, or he knew someone who worked for Boeing, so he was kind of really into it, and so he actually scratch built one.
Looks like a frog with wings.
Wouldn't that slow it down, or it reach some velocity where this is now like stopping it?
What's that?
Like, this is like a ramjet, I guess.
No, it's just an inlet.
Would the inlet being right there because it's so wide slow it down, affect how it flies through the air, like max speed?
I mean, not necessarily. All inlets are sized per the size of the engine, so.
Man,
guys.
that's a face only a mom could love right there.
That jet that you see down a few rows, that A7 Corsair 2 would make a good model too. A lot of guys are always asking for those.
Oh yeah.
I like the F-107s or F-105. Excuse me, the Thud.
Yeah, 105 is pretty cool too.
Let's take a look at this little guy. What the heck is that? Oh, this is cool.
The British made the ugliest airplanes ever. I'm sorry. They have some of the ugliest designs you've ever seen.
What causes that? You know what I mean? Like, why would you?
And the 50s British jets are like, I mean, some of them are really pretty, and some of them are like that. Like, what is that?
Where's the rest?
Look at that right over there. That one looks like a darn platypus over there.
I don't even know. That might be French. The French
have
jets too. Like,
what are we doing here?
I think that was a vertical takeoff experiment. Actually,
this one
thing.
Oh,
the one that's pulled up right now I think it was a vertical takeoff airplane.
Oh wow! You see this thing right here?
Which one?
The one on the screen?
Yeah, the Delta Wing one.
No, this. Can you see is it the Royal Navy one I'm showing?
I don't know. I don't see it.
Let me see. Oh, it's showing. Oh, okay. I see. I clicked this and it was showing another screen. Okay. All right, here. Let's do this. Oh, look. What's going on? We got the Five Amigos now. Oh, we're cooking with grease now, boys.
What's up?
What is going on?
What up, guys?
Dude, you came in at a perfect time. We're talking about some of the interesting, ugliest jets that we have seen.
Trash talking British jets. That's all.
Oh yeah. Let's get to that. Look at this right here. Like,
I get what you mean because they're all ugly.
What happened here? We were good here, and then we got to here, and somebody was like, you know what? I don't want it. I don't want it. We don't need it.
Budget cut. It was a budget cut.
You ever heard of the British Nimrod? That's a real name for a jet.
Yeah.
Look it up. It's there's another one.
That's the Gnat.
Who did this?
Why is it two props on the front?
Yeah, it's got counter-rotating props. Yep.
Yeah, it's turboprop counter-rotating. Yeah, that was a submarine hunter. It was
How does that work?
They spin in opposite directions and they use opposite pitch.
Yep.
It was essentially the rear prop straightens out the airflow from the front prop. So they're supposed to be more efficient. The problem is they're super complicated and they break down a lot. So.
Wow.
That's why the Russian Bear bomber, the big swept-wing 4-engine bomber, has 4 counter-rotating turboprop engines.
Look at this thing.
It sounds like something BMW built.
Yeah. But what about this, dude? This thing right here doesn't look good.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I think that one was a vertical takeoff experiment. Probably didn't.
Gotta be. It looks like it has a grate right there in the front.
Yeah. It probably didn't really fly.
Man, that's crazy. What do y'all think about
flew
that?
Once.
British are crazy, man.
Yeah, definitely flew once, at least once. But there's some pretty interesting looking airplanes, man. I'm like, look at this. Like,
looking at airplanes.
Yeah. Look, okay, here we go. Y'all gonna like this because this is some of the most ugliest looking airplanes that we have ever seen to date. So here we go. Look at this thing. The PZL.
It's kind of neat though. I don't know. I kind of
like it.
That is different.
We talked about this one.
So ugly.
Dude, the engine mod, the engine 72 is amazing.
That's a copy of the American.
I would fly it.
So Boeing built a airplane just like that in the 70s or 80s. And guess who ended up with one just like it? The Russians. Shocking.
Yep. I thought doesn't Ukraine have something similar to that? I'm thinking of the big one.
I think they just mess with it.
Man, this thing's got a prop on the front and the back.
You can't mess with the Dornier, man. That thing's
dude, that's the cool
one. That thing's sweet, dude.
That was a 500-mile-an-hour prop airplane in World War II. Those things were wild and massive. Yeah, that's
when you ejected from them, or not ejected, they didn't have ejection seats, but it had to blow the tail off. They had charges in the back, and it would blow before you bailed out. You had to detonate those charges and get rid of the tail before you could jump out of the plane.
I like the look of the Skytrain.
They actually had one of those Dorniers that they actually some museum got it. And I mean, this is like 50, 60, 70 years. I don't remember exactly. And the TNT or whatever they used was still in the plane that whole time.
Yeah, that's not good. That's not good at all. Dude, the Wilgula looks pretty cool.
That's the Skyvan, yeah. The Wilgula's kind of neat.
I've always liked the Wilgula, like their gear right there.
That's the beginning of the Draco.
That's the beginning of Stole.
You beat me to it.
Stole. Beginning of Stole right here. This is a granddad.
Oh, what's
right
the
here,
Super Guppy? Oh, yeah, that's gorgeous.
Oh, wow.
So, I've actually seen that in person. It's pretty cool. It's huge. Yeah. That's based off of a B-50 bomber, which is a B-29, basically. So the wings and the landing gear and I think the elevator is all B-50 parts from like 1950s.
There's a YouTube video. A guy has one of those. It's an RC plane, and he crashes it.
I saw, dude. It was crazy.
He's talking about how it all collapsed on the top.
Yeah, it was a big dent in the top. It was so funny.
That was sad.
What is that?
That's the blue.
That's the Northrop Tacit Blue.
What does this thing do?
So it was a stealth test airplane. So,
prototype.
Yeah, they were essentially using it to put into practice some of the stealth theories. So that was Northrop's first generation stealth airplane when Lockheed had the Half Blue, which is sort of looks like a little F-117. This was Northrop's entry into like a test article for first flying stealth airplanes.
That looks like a stealth school bus.
It really does. Hey, look down here. Now we're down here. Look at this, dude. Like, what is going on? It's got so much.
That's a British one for sure.
That's a Snoopy airplane.
Yeah. What are they thinking, right?
The Sea Dart. That thing was rad. The Sea Dart.
Dude, that looks cool.
That's an airplane.
There's an RC one somewhere.
Yeah, there's got an RC powered one.
Dude, that's crazy, man.
Delta wing, and it's got skis that it takes off on.
Yep.
Dude, that is crazy. Look, that was fun going down that memory lane right there, man. There was a bunch of cool airplanes I had never seen before, dude. That was very, very cool. We got 52 people in the room, man. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up over here, a like and everything. But, dude, this is pretty cool, man. Let's take a look here. William Lane, he says, RC Geek scratch built the A7 Corsair and flew it awesome at Jet Jam a few years ago, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aero Builder, he says, ugly airplanes, the Wiggler comes to mind for sure, dude.
Well, the only one of those ones that I've actually seen in like actual person was down at Pima, and it's that Gnat. And it's got the wings all folded up, all weird, and it's got a humongous radome on the bottom. That thing is so ugly.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike Drum says, Jeremy, still waiting on an F-22 from Banana Hobby there, sir.
The turbine one?
Yeah, it's coming.
Or the restock of the foam turbine ones.
Yeah.
I don't know which one. But yeah.
All right. Send him a message.
If you're waiting,
what's going on, brother?
It's going to be a good wait, but it'll be awesome.
He says, even in from Looney Tunes, Maryland. How about that, dude? That's cool. Let's see here. Dude, I got to say, man, that was pretty cool going through there and looking at some of those airplanes. I learned a lot, dude. I learned that the British airplanes definitely are a different flavor. I'm trying to put this politely. Are a different flavor for sure, man. You gotta. It's a face only a child could love, right? Like a mother.
They either got it really right or really wrong. They got the Spitfire, the Sea Fury, the Hawker Hunter, which is a really good looking airplane, and then they got some really odd stuff. It's like,
yeah,
the freaking Tornado, right? That thing is killer.
Yeah, we talked about that earlier. But missed the whole thing.
Yeah,
the Mosquito. Oh my God, the Mosquito was gorgeous, all wood. That was a killer plane.
Yeah, Mosquito. I mean, lots of cool stuff. But then they had just some really weird, especially the 60s, 50s, and 60s were a rough time for the British. Yeah. Their airplanes matched their teeth. No offense.
That's funny, dude.
With all due respect, as Ricky Bobby.
Right. He's saying that because he's got British, relatives. So look, check this out. Look at this thing. Did y'all see that?
Some more Chinese.
Yeah.
Stuff.
Get out of there. Man,
that thing looks like it's got a freaking mouthpiece on it.
I like how they're using turbojets still. That's nice.
That's crazy.
We got some old motors left over. What can we put them in?
I know, right? Take a look at this, by the way. This is pretty cool too, man. I love this this jet kick, man. This is giving me cool ideas of some really nice airplanes. So
was this spanned off of like, what do you guys want to see that's ugly?
I mean, basically.
Different
Well, what do you think the next ugly airplane is going to be when it comes out?
Oh, dude, you know, sky's the limit, man. We just went through it and we just realized the sky's the limit. So let's see here. I was trying to find some pictures of this thing. Where's it at?
Yeah, you guys want that cool, amazing 6th-gen aircraft, but nope, you're getting a 1970s goofball.
There you go. Look, this puts it in perspective. First generation right there. You got your second generation jets. You got your third. We're in fourth generation.
That Glosser Meteor. I mean, that thing's ugly.
Yeah.
I kind of like the Meteor, but
ugly.
I had the P-59, the Bell P-59. I had one of those. It's a really cool airplane, and not a lot of people know about that airplane. But that's America's first jet.
How about that? Man, what's this? Oh, okay. That's different.
What are you looking at? Because
I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure, man.
It's probably AI.
It's definitely AI. Look, in this world of AI, we don't even know what's real anymore. You know what I mean?
Sure
I ended up criticizing some A10 post back a few days ago because they had the AC power unit connected up to the landing gear or to the crew entry ladder, and I'm like, come on, guys, let's do a little better on the AI things.
Jeez. Dude, look at. Well, I was going to show you guys. Oh no, we already got this thing. Like, what is this, dude? Like, what is this? I gotta share it. So strange.
It's Gru's airplane from Despicable Me.
Look at this. What is that? Is this real?
Got a whole bunch of sensors in it.
There's the Gnat right there.
Yeah.
The propeller one.
Look at that. What's this? What's going on down here?
That radar belly that I was telling you about.
It's a radome for sensors and stuff like that.
Magnometer or something like that, or
right here and right here, I guess.
Yeah, lots of sensors.
Dude, no sensors.
Big game, man.
Sensors in there.
That's a transport airplane. That's a cargo airplane.
Jeez.
It's a Yoshi up there.
Yeah, right, Yoshi. That kicks back memories from back in the day.
Nail on the head right there for that one.
Dude, this is really interesting, man. Very cool to see all these airplanes and stuff like that. It just kind of puts a lot of them in perspective, you know? A lot of cool airplanes out there. Just, I think you're right, though. I think that we are so used to seeing so many cool airplanes that we're just kind of, what's the word? We're just
jaded,
kind of maxed out on them.
Well, it was, you know, a lot of these airplanes when they came out, that was back when contracts were just being thrown out like crazy. Like,
yeah,
every airplane was like only getting a couple of years of use, and then they were moving on to the next big thing. But you know, unlike today, where you know we got aircraft that are lasting 75 years, like the B-52, and and F-16s that are 45, you know, almost 50 something years. You know, you got all A10s, you know, all kinds of stuff. Those are early 70 aircrafts, you know, and
T-38, man.
Yeah. It's nuts that the difference between aircraft, and that's where all of those weird just throw it out there, see if it sticks, and see if they can win a contract.
Yeah.
Kind of seemed like it all went down, but man, there were some ugly time frames out there. Ugly.
Everybody says they're waiting on that E2C Hawkeye from Dynam to ship.
Yeah, so that's not even shipping yet, from what I understand, right?
Yeah. I
was a little confused on the post on that. But,
on the F-22 question, he said both, by the way. I guess he's talking about the EDF and the turbine version.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
They're, as soon as they can get here, we'll let you know. We're at the mercy of them making planes.
Nice. So, guys, dude, what do y'all think, man? We have been running pretty good. We've had 50 people check out the show. We got 51 people in the room. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, man. Dude, it's been a pretty good show, man. We've been rocking and rolling pretty much through the night, man. But look, I'm running on E. I don't know about you guys, dude. I am tired. What say you, Will? What you think, man?
Yeah, I'm tired, brother. I jumped right on here right from work. I'm burnt.
I know I'm pretty cooked too. Me and Heck ran in here and we started getting it in real quick, and we're ready in the seat, and so we just been pushing along. What I know, right? Hey, it says 7:36, but it's 9:35 over here, buddy.
No way.
Yeah, dude.
Time doesn't change. It's only 7:30.
Oh man, but look, we're gonna punch on out of here. Tim, what you got to say, buddy?
Nothing much. If anybody's in the southeast, Riverside Aero Modelers has got their jet event going on. Starts Tuesday next week, goes till I think Sunday at noon. I'll be out there the whole week, so come out and see me if you're in the area. Love to see y'all. We're supposed to be at Mississippi right now, but I'm still here, so didn't go.
You come look at that ugly mug.
Yeah, come on. I mean, not any uglier than yours.
No, he's right about that.
At least I don't want to torture people with it.
Did I miss an airplane? Did they come out with a new? They did. They came out with a pre-order decathlon, a 1.2. Did y'all know that?
They changed the paint scheme on it.
Yeah. Not really. Not really too interested in that one right there. But that one's going for $279.99, and the plug and play is $229.99. So runs on 3S and 4S if that's what you want. But like I said, yeah, man, we're just moving over here.
Bobby, I was just through the comments, man, and I saw it looked like we got a question that got skipped. FlyJets01, he asked around 8:51 p.m. He asked about the Freewing MiG-29 Red Star or the V2 90mm F-22 8S. What would you guys buy to fly off grass?
The MiG-29 is pretty sick.
You said 829?
The MiG-29, the twin 80 MiG-29, or the V2 90mm F-22 8S. Which one would you fly off grass?
Oh, the MiG-29.
Depends on your grass.
Yeah, that MiG-29 is going to tow out on you, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Over time, even with good landings, that MiG-29 is going to tow out.
Yeah,
the
sure.
F-22 is going to handle the grass better than that MiG-29. That MiG-29 is just
Uzi?
He up there struts in the retracts.
For sure. Would love a foam A7 80mm or 90.
Metal retracts. Seemed like they would put in metal retracts in something that heavy.
No, I know. You would think, but here we are, man, But look, guys, we certainly appreciate you guys coming and checking out the show tonight. I'm going to slide off on here and kick my feet up for a little bit, man. It has been a long week. I think I'm going to, kind of relax a little bit and, who knows, kind of watch a little TV, man. But, guys, certainly appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with us here every Thursday night on the RC Plane Viewer Show. We've got RC Pilot Will. We've got Heck Speed over there. We've got RC Plane Reviewer, myself. We've got Tim Turn-On, and we've got Jeremy Salt.
Oh, God, he got it right.
I got it right. Yeah.
You can teach old dog new tricks.
I was going to say, it just takes longer. You can take it takes longer. That's all. Man. But no, guys, I wanted to let you guys know. I hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful night. And we will see you guys on the flip side next time. All right? And away we